Hey YouTube, I started popping off at the, not popping in, but talking, babbling for like 30 minutes and it was like not recording. Anyways, I was on YouTube researching homeschool videos, some resources. And yes, we are back homeschooling. We decided that public school was not the best for for right now for our family. So we had went back to homeschool. And right now we are not doing Connections Academy anymore. It does take a lot of time and preparation and planning, piecing my own curriculum. May not be in the same exact how would you say it? The same exact order, I guess, as a traditional school or the curriculum that we were having. That we had with Connections Academy, but hey, it works, My main focus right now is reading and math, and science and social studies and everything else will come together. But my main focus is, math and reading. Also, what I am doing for social studies is the homeschool support groups, the park days. I use the park days for social studies, and also, and I try to make math as like we're going to the store or whatnot. Anyways, also another thing is that we are doing baby homeschool curriculum, which I did not buy any baby curriculum, whatever. I had gotten I had printed out baby lesson plans. I will look at the sheet and see where I had gotten it from. I had printed out some sheets. Anthony, please stop. Can you go over there, please? And just and just writing in there, what I can incorporate in Sarah's curriculum and Sarah's homeschool days or homeschool weeks. And some of the stuff that I can do with her, I can do with Anthony too. And things that I can do with Anthony, I can do with Sarah. So, it works out fine. Also, it is challenging to also divide my time for working with Anthony and working with Sarah, as well as life, normal life things, as in preparing meals and feeding Sarah, diapering Sarah, and everything, cleaning the house. An autofocus is on. I cannot take it off right now. Well, anyways, what I do is I had gotten a notebook and I am writing down certain activities, such as feeding, waking up, sleeping, and all that, documenting all of those things to where I can schedule things around those areas. And also, you know, if we have things that we do certain days, and I document that. So certain days I may not, you know, plan so much schooling that day or hardly any at all. I have another new thing. I have found a new reading website that I love, and that is abcmouse.com does have sight words on there, but they do not do a placement test, and they do not incorporate the sight words in the lessons to where, you know, the children can learn to read. Readingeggs.com does just that. They do placement tests, and they give, you know, your children, you know, the actual age of their reading. Does that make sense? Their reading age, and they help them, you know, to achieve, you know, their higher, you know, higher reading age. Does that make sense? Well, anyways, I love that. He has learned how to start blending words. I haven't gotten a chance to work with him with sight words, which I do need to start doing, because right now he knows actual words that he can sound out. If it's not words that he can sound out, he doesn't want to read them. He doesn't know them. Because that's all he knows how to read is to sound out the word, and not actually know the word. And Sarah is crawling now, and she has no tube. You go, boo boo. And she has 5 teeth. You go, baby. And she claps. Well, she does that, and that's her way of clapping. And excitement, and she is doing well. As for me, I am not on any anxiety meds. I haven't been on anxiety meds for October, November, December, January. 4 months now. 3 or 4 months now. I am finally starting to make peace with myself and, you know, in my life. It's not quite, you know, it's not, where I want it to be, or where, you know, my soon-to-be hubby wants it to be, but it's getting there. It just has to take time. The more I do it, and the more it becomes a habit, you know, when that anxiety thought comes up, you know, I think about it, and, you know, just let it go, not to dwell on it. And that's what I used to do, but over the past 4 or 5 years, it hasn't, quite been that way. It's more like the anxiety thought comes, and then like, okay, well, I have some signs, and of that, so I have it, and I dwell on it, or some kind of weird, whatever with me. But I try to keep a positive, energy, I guess, with me. Easier said than done, and just trying to live in the moment, and be thankful, and just be happy, And I have a very hard time, trying to be happy. Not that I'm content, or I want this, I want that, I used to be like that, well, just, I used to be like, well, if I had this, I wouldn't have anxiety. If I had this, I wouldn't have anxiety. If I had this, I would go out. If I had this, I would do this, but that's not me. It was mainly like, okay, well, my anxiety held, my family from doing things, or even me from doing things with my family. So we would never go out. We would never do family stuff. We would never, go to the park or anything like that. And they weren't happy. So it made me unhappy, because, I'm trying to I want to make them happy, but I can't because of my anxiety, and I don't want my anxiety. I don't want to have anxiety and like freak out, and then like having to come home and such, like, and such, stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, I am working on that. I am doing better. Not 100% better, but maybe like 25, almost 50% better. What's up, baby? So right now I am reviewing my free homeschool resources. My resources, because I have so many that it's overwhelming, and I don't need that. Nobody needs that. So I am like reviewing my resources, for like, what can I get out of this website, for this subject, Well, anyways, yeah, you get the message. Anyways, that and reviewing homeschool goals. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video. I think I mentioned that whenever I was talking without it recording. I don't know. Anyways, recording homeschool goals. See if any of the goals that I put out, if it was met. If it hasn't been met, then I put that on, for this month or something. And then also I recommend moms or dads who homeschool write down yearly or goals over the entire time that you're homeschooling. seen my mom's philosophy of homeschool. I guess you could say philosophy, or her goal for homeschooling her children was that her kids knew all the math facts and reading, and also, they were Christians, so Christianity was, very, very important to them, and there was something else, and that's what they wanted to get out of, homeschool. And me, I look at that the same views. That's what I want to get out of homeschool for my kids. But also this year, what I want to get out of this year, and then what I want to get out of this month, and then maybe what I want to get out of this week. Hey, shh, over there. Anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, is reviewing homeschool goals, and reviewing resources, and also I recommend, I don't do the workbox system. I was trying to do the workbox system, but I found that with children that are not independent have trouble doing the workboxes. But also that could have been that Anthony was also was young. He was 4 and now he's 5. Maybe next year he can, since he's going to be 6, maybe he can do work boxes. What I do is weekly folders. Some moms use more than 1 week worth of folders. I take a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because Sunday, since I do not go to church, because of my anxiety, sometimes we can go to church if my anxiety is being good. But anyways, but I still on Sunday want to do a Bible with the kids. So we mainly do the Bible arts and crafts and passages and stuff like that. So I put that in that folder. And Saturday, sometimes I'll put like math or a little bit of reading or coloring sheets in that folder, or plan, like shaving cream. Shaving cream is the best, and he'll make words and draw and do some math and shaving cream, Play-Doh, stuff like that. And then I have a box to where I will put stuff and so that's all the supplies that I need, to where I'm not having to get up constantly and trying to find things, which I still need to work on that, because I still find myself having to get up and find things and having to get up and go get things and stuff. And then he thinks that, it's time to get up and it's time to play and we're done with school. And it's very hard for me to, get him to come back to the table and or to the floor, to the couch, or wherever we're doing school. Also, we live in an apartment, and there's not much room to sit around in or to play in. So I try to use, what little bit of grass we have, and also the hallway, to get out and get fresh air, which we haven't been able to do that with it being so cold, and me having so much to do and stuff like that. And then also park days comes in handy. And also with Jake working now, we get our clothes on, we bring him to work, we come home, we do what we need to do, and we go get him at the end of the night. At the end of the night. So anyways, and that right there, that helps too. Then also, I think I already said that, park days. So sad that it's only twice a week, and this week and last week we could not go because, Christmas and New Year's, and then also it was raining both days, so we couldn't go. But hopefully Friday is better, and tomorrow we have appointments to go to, so I don't have too much scheduled for tomorrow, and that right there helps them get some energy out. So yeah, it's working quite well for us now, since we had stopped Connections Academy. Connections Academy, their curriculum, they had the Calvert curriculum, which is a very good curriculum. It's just too much work for Anthony right now, because we were tied down to books day in and day out. There would be, days where we would be 3 days behind because it was so intense. Yeah. It's good for older children that can do their work in a timely manner, maybe, and also yeah, just it just didn't work out for us, and that's okay. I was kind of like having anxiety, for quitting Connections Academy and going with our own curriculum, because, I don't know, I just had anxiety, that he's not going to learn, what he needs to be learning, but he is. I do have anxiety of, did I do a good job, is he learning everything that he needs to know, but, you just have to have faith, but anyways, I am going to cut this video, because it looks like she's about to go to sleep, and by me talking is keeping her awake. So bye until next time.